do 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 do. Let me turn myself down a bit.
I understand now that the mystery labyrinth. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Yes, we know this.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Yeah.
So then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
No, she's not. What could have ever made you think a god of death would care? Okay, finally something is actually happening again.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Huh? Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine.
Jesus, Lord.
Okay, take a look. I use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Apparently the game's too loud, so start it there.
Is that a question?
It's the culprit one of the six on the train.
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
It has to be, doesn't it?
On the train. It must mean the six master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the six on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the six on board, I need to take the left path that says yes.
Well, here's my thing. How would they immediately rush on board and know that someone's killed?
Which is it?
There's
It has to be
only one
this.
truth.
What do you say, though?
Then, Master,
I. Alright, there, I made a fake save. I'll load it after I got to know.
so you think
Correct.
Right here!
Oh,
what are you doing? How many time for it to
that's it. Yeah, I'll definitely love that. Oh, there's two autosave data. That's actually really nice. One from the moment I actually opened the game, and one from like closest. That's cool.
like this?
Bloppity bloppity.
You think
Right here! Okay, let's go.
I don't know what those noises that kept popping up on the thing were, but I think I know what it could be. That's facts.
Can I go through
I
now?
just muted it.
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Oh, sweet, round 2.
Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Alright. This morning the 2 detectives.
The 6 on the train. You must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth!
Testimonies of 2 separate detectives, which I both personally can confirm.
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
Peacekeeper Desk Report Operation Log.
What does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked.
Incorrect statement.
After that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out,
Oops.
you secretly stopped the train and let your partner.
I'll slash through this mystery! Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here.
Yeah,
Hey, I
found
was
out for a
wondering,
day.
if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
Okay.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you
One of them
were
isn't
dead?
dead. One of the bodies was swamped. Someone's forte wasn't revealed. Well, multiple weren't shown. But there's multiple lines it could have been. I mean, multiple people it could have been.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
just need to solve the
What are
mystery
you?
in front of us.
Oh my god, was it just my pants? My Christ. One of the bodies is fake.
Say,
Or quite dead.
Yeah.
What you saw?
come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Huh?
It's the right door.
Oh! Master, leave this to
Hey, wait!
the culprit just plain dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
I prefer cuties who don't look up answers. You know?
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
That was the
You
plan.
think this
Crazy
path will
lady.
lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just plain dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
Here's the issue though. I already tested what happens if you choose wrong. So that's what I'm confused on.
I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Help! I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real
Huh.
world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're
Wait,
sort of
really?
set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here.
Okay, why don't you say so?
You're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way.
Huh.
The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can
Oh my
create
God.
endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
Wow. That is terrifying.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime.
No, I don't think it's right. There has to be another option. Are we upside down? I really feel like this isn't right.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other four, the culprit killed themselves, right?
Both the
Is that
answers are fake.
the right answer?
No, it can't be.
Roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one root, it's the only possibility. I think the only option
The issue is there was a knife wound without a knife,
define that suicidal pest.
and the person was burned to death.
What's going on here?
Finally!
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate!
I'm sorry, what?
Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
Who was the last person to die?
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else.
Then it is Filch.
Already. Nice work. Come on, let's try again.
Set fire to the dead culprit.
We're gonna crash!
I wanted to see what would happen again.
Let's try again.
It would have been the culprit.
Of course. The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
No shit.
All five burned to death, so the culprit who died.
That's good. That's some conviction. Filch.
One who burned the other four, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers,
He killed the
victim
others
was
first.
death, right?
He had the knife in him.
But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Yeah.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed
Did I just do the idea of finding the correct solution with the wrong problem?
The door!
Because I had the entire wrong problem. But I had the solution. I knew it was him.
Whoa! It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought.
No, it's gotta be a final boss or something.
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something
Right?
seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on? The conclusion?
There's only one door. No, maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things
Now
like
you're
Mr.
catching
Mitchell,
on.
right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth?
No, I
What
don't.
makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you
So I
exactly
am
what
right.
happened. I
There's
don't
a fake
affect your
body.
judgment.
You've already affected my judgment.
Or Zilch isn't dead, to be more
The
accurate.
only way to find out is to destroy
Or
it.
someone isn't dead.
How do I do that? So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
Bitch.
You said it just quit.
I knew it!
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop
Bitch, I
your
was
money
literally
before
calling
you
that
drop
shit.
dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
So the killer is Zilch, but he didn't kill himself. Someone else killed him? Or he might not be dead. Since we don't know if he has a forte or not either.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments. I sure hope you got all that down.
Oh, thank God, now I can finally do something.
The culprit must be Silk. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Oh,
Say,
No.
sorry.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims.
Stabbed one of them.
On fire.
No, one of them was killed by Knight. There we go.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat.
So he was killed earlier.
I'll answer you.
Or I'm getting confused.
I was the knife stuck in the body.
So Zilch wasn't the bad guy.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
I feel like I should have done it earlier, but I was waiting to see all the answers.
No.
So Zilch is the culprit.
I was the knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
No, relax.
Say,
I was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know what.
I had the right key.
Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Get
Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy.
oh no, there's no doubt it is.
Himself out.
Slash through this mystery.
There we go.
His plan was to fall unconscious. He would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
What if someone stabbed him and he died? Someone else stabbed him.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But if they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. You wish you had investigated more, right? So you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try.
You can fucking time travel?
But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Wait!
You throw a brick at me? Throw a lunchbox or a toolbox or something. What, you got the Nagito eyes?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it.
What?
I'll hurry.
Excuse me, what? Recreation.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made
Yeah,
with
that's where the
something
knife
sharp.
was in it.
What did this? Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. but it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Nice.
Go on, keep complimenting me. Hey! Hey!
Is that it? Literally?
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
And the body could have been stabbed after death.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track,
Do what?
it's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? So even when you're stuck, and we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
What the fuck? Okay, seriously, why the hell is this thing almost popping? Excuse me, what? What the fuck?
We're gonna expose the truth! What? Ready? The correct master! Don't you forget! Try to solve it lickety-split! Tick-tock, tick-tock!
Oh,
Nice!
red herring. It was actually red herring.
Wrong!
That's not the thing I hit. I don't know what's happening. Okay.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the
Yeah.
blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
So what though? From what?
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his
I
death to
fucking
fool us.
told you!
That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
I fucking called it! I fucking called it! I am content. I am the captain now. So he is alive. How the fuck long are you gonna make me walk back?
Go all the way back
Oh,
there.
thank God.
I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know. I have a convenient transportation.
If you
method
barf anything
that
up, I'm
I
stabbing you with
recommend.
this sword.
It lets us go anywhere you've been before.
Zoom. Oh my God, really?
See? Super easy.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
drain a little bit of what?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan.
Excuse me, the fuck?
Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Red herring.
Solution keys are we're gonna expose the truth together.
What are you gonna say? Red herring. The only one it could be. It's red herring!
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
I knew he wasn't dead! That son of a bitch!
A bridge.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want.
So the thing is, they specifically said heartbeats.
Well.
So they could have had a dead body or something. Like someone could have created a perfect body double. I doubt they would go that far, though.
Dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right?
Yes.
If Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it.
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Why not?
Let's save the fun for later.
Ah, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Excuse me, what?
Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Whoa!
What do you mean it still has some holes in it?
Master, you better concentrate!
Did you just break my neck, you crazy bitch? Well, so it was. Don't try out my crazy theories. Do what you know is right. Yes.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his
Right.
death with a knife to the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Was the burnt? Okay. So it wasn't Zilch. So it was the dude. So I am right. No. So then I know what to do from now on. Sorry, I had to prove myself
The
correct.
corpse I investigated was real. It just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Yes, we know exactly whose corpse it was. Yeah, it was before. Okay. Whatever I think it is, whatever I'm about to click, I need to click the opposite. Jesus Christ, I'm getting all of it wrong.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used
Right.
that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I fucking was right. Man, I need to stop second guessing myself. Is there another one?
I get it. The fire
God damn it.
wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Where was the corpse
Next
hidden?
up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Here's the thing. I know exactly where it is.
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Yep.
What places is that? Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right?
Here.
Right?
That's it! The bird corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
What are they doing? Where are they doing? Where are you taking me? Do I need to fight something? They just wanted me to prove my point?
This is really...
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
It really is.
He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so I was right.
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
Under it.
It must have been someplace with easy access.
Under the bed.
Which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Yep.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom
Yep.
while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went
Yep.
with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yep.
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see
The moment he walked in, he was like, God damn, I got a person to frame now too.
Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
Come on.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That
In the back.
Well,
That's easy. Had it hidden.
I won't let
Like
you
I
go
said.
any further.
Motherfucker.
Getting in our way again,
Like,
huh?
stop second guessing myself. I had this
Against my ruthless
entire
master?
fucking
You'll
thing
shop
figured
me
out
like
over
a
in which
stir
body was
fryer with
swapped out.
veggies for dinner.
I will not.
Heartbeats and living people. They kept specifying living and heartbeats. It was so damn bad. Come on.
Master, I'm
Up,
lending you a hand from here on out.
up.
I'll assist
Come
you
on.
when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
The rule of the mystery labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not
Okay.
assist after all. This could be the clincher.
Wait, I have multiple partners. Aphex's corpse.
Enough of your nonsense.
Nope. That's can't got that.
Corpse?
How do I?
Possible to switch like that.
Oh,
Someone who could replace
give me
him
a shield.
would need to be the same size as him.
So I can just stand here.
Bag that could carry a corpse.
I don't know why I did that.
Master,
In that case,
I won't let you pass.
Let's see. Yeah, I was right. It was Aphex's.
Enough of your nonsense.
I'm just gonna stand here.
You think he swapped with impossible to switch like
Oh,
Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
no, he didn't. But he wouldn't need one.
It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Well,
there's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
not true. The issue each time, whenever I second guess myself, it's like I hear more. I'm like, ooh, maybe I'm wrong.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
You're gonna make me sum it all up, aren't you?
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the net
It is my controller
so I
pressing.
could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean,
Shinny
we
got
gotta
me.
recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most
I mean, you're
out of
right.
corpses too, you know?
Hmm.
But I don't think that was the point. You're right, you should be recycling, but that's not the point. Where the fuck am I now?
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed.
Incorrect statement.
So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah. You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there.
You moved it.
How was
You
the
have a
corpse
4 tag.
transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Whenever the thing turned off. The lights went off for a reason. Yo. The fuck you doing, Shinigami?
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved. Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried
Obviously.
the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
You look like the fake hedgehog around here. I think you're the fake detective around here.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master!
Cool.
Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
I'm in. How do I boom kill him? Hey, stop. Before you hurt yourself. Blackout chicken.
A body can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just
Nope.
think
I
about
thought
it.
it was gonna move.
The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
Yes, you can.
That's true. Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security. If someone had passed through the hallway,
They would have had to sneak past me, too. If
we're certain nobody used that corridor, then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside. If so, the culprit would need to be able to pass by us with...
What are you
I went
mumbling
over.
about? Just admit that your deductions were utter
Like we
nonsense.
just did.
If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside?
Yes.
The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving.
So
No
what?
issues occur during the train's operation.
Denied. That's not true.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something
He went
to do
over.
with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Damn sure was gentle.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad.
And there's a couple ways they've done it.
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that.
There's
It's all
plenty
just a
odd about that.
coincidence. It's impossible to include
Right.
that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
No.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel.
God damn it. Yada yada yada.
Shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Oh, I accidentally hit the right button.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system. The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Wait. God damn it.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
You're goddamn right.
Hey!
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? I knew it!
I am.
Mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Can you maybe not choke me?
So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, if it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Removed.
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering, but the culprit didn't just... wasn't there some...
Hey, hush so I can face it again.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. Whatever it was, it caused the main controls. If it had something to do with
Ooh! Did I give you the assist? That it's time to combine our... Let's go, Master!
Yep, I knew it was coming.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Yeah, it is remote.
Wrong. Wrong.
What? That? Really? Really?
Twirling, twirl. Go, go, go.
That's just semantics.
Go, go, go.
Did whoever make this game do it on an acid trip?
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Yeah.
Separated. What?
Did I fucking call the entire goddamn mystery
Was because
in the
car was
first
cut off from
fucking
the rest of
5
the train
minutes?
we were riding in?
And the moment I saw the last car,
Let's
that's smarter than I realized.
Master, I don't really get
The
it.
first car is the last car.
What
That's
do
why
you
it was
mean the
burned.
first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before
If
the
we went
blackout.
back to check the first car, then it would have been the fifth car.
Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all...
Of course, to move the body in the train.
There it is again! It's bigger...
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Yeah.
Time to be suffocating!
And stop suffocating me! Crazy bitch.
Again?
We need to
The entire
resolve this
line.
hand.
Given that the first car was cut off, so that the... Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Play it all.
Alright, what are the letters?
Dry dissolvent lickety split. Wrong. 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 Only 30 seconds left, Master.
R.
Go, go, go.
I brute forced the hell out of that. I don't think I'm gonna get used to that.
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
What the fuck am I looking at?
The first car is at the front of the train.
No, that's the fifth car.
Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains
I mean, she's right.
after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery.
I have no
once and for all.
fucking idea. That was my biggest hole in my entire plan. And my entire original thing.
Reminds me, Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking, the blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook two separate times. Right before entering the tunnel.
Did it go
right
over the
after,
fucking
first time
tunnel?
was when the train car was disconnected.
Or around
But
the tunnel?
second, something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity.
Master, here it comes.
Bitch, you wanna bet?
Solve the mystery and defeat him.
Your deductions
Ouch.
aren't worth a damn thing. Because they're all wrong from the very beginning. So it shook twice near the tunnel.
Yep, there is a way around. Ow, my pancreas.
You mean the train car was separated? And that did? Why would that even matter? Even
Does it
if you
does.
managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same track.
No, it wasn't.
There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Yes, there is.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right. The first car moved all the way to the back.
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special.
Oh, so the fourth and fifth were mixed.
The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train.
No.
But all
Yeah, I'm
trains
still
use a
confused about
train
this thing.
that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own. Doesn't that solve everything? It's time.
No, it doesn't solve.
No, that's crazy.
Yep, there's one plot hole left.
What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect them, which would leave it behind the fifth car.
Yep,
In other words,
unless the fifth car was also removed.
but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
Oh, you're right.
It was detached and put at the back.
Get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
God damn it with this stupid thing.
Are you ready
What does this do?
Twirling, twirling, twirling. That's right.
Oh. Oh. What? Ah.
Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Fair enough.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the door.
Yep.
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed.
Huh.
So the train took off with only 4 cars.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed
There was
that.
another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train... So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car one
God
was waiting
damn.
on the station's platform when all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can
Yep.
assume that the Peacekeepers themselves were the ones
Yep.
who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there will be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary will be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window?
Yep.
So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire
Probably.
extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway.
Now.
They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right, Zilch?
And just like that.
We're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
I have once again bullshitted my way to victory.
That was a
Didn't I
pretty
bullshit
solid
my way
reaction.
through like the majority of Danganronpa? Other than like a handful of cases.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
No.
No time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
What the fuck is that? I'm not dealing with that. That's fucking 4 things.
Feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Wow.
Making the 1st car look like the 5th was a really
You
good
actually give a shit? That's impressive.
I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
Yep.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
Yeah.
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth,
Didn't-
the culprit can't escape.
That's kind of hard to
Why are
do.
you so sure of that?
Considering. Finally. Thanks for not making me climb up all that way.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this
No
kind of
shit.
I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up.
Your cat ears are
Every time you
fake.
stand like this, you know we're just a
Fox
step away from
ears.
unriddling this labyrinth.
The damn cat boy.
Time to show him how dangerous you really are. After
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to
Well, we are.
We gotta do this.
it's Boom Kill time.
What the fuck? Please take me off your mouth. Okay, that makes more sense. Cool. I am a giant Shinigami.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Great onset destroyer. I love it.
Let's do this, Master. What?
I won't let you have the truth.
Kick it.
I see. Blech.
Go away. Give up and scram.
And the last one will be a jump.
Watch out.
Your deduction is wrong.
Your face is wrong.
Don't come near me. Don't come any closer. Stop it.
This is fun.
This part is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no
Bitch,
evidence that you ever
please.
swapped.
Yo, check. Come on, hurry up and decide. Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master.
You're wrong. Huh? Come on.
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5.
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Cop left as it was. It would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go.
Oh,
That's nonsense.
I don't know how I fucking called that,
Disguise it?
but I'm gonna go with it.
No, I didn't do that. Stop it.
Yeah!
Stop. Go away. Get away from me. Wait. Get away. It just
But this is fun.
But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
I have no idea what's happening, but this is great.
Backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
There is
Yes, I do.
the bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5.
The culprit probably didn't notice it, but I remember. It's my blood.
What?
tried to enter
Bitch.
the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
Cool. Suck my dick, bitch. Face it, Filch. Face it, Filch.
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
The fuck if I know.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car.
Nope.
I checked the restroom, but
Yeah, I Nope. Okay, I can do this.
it's impossible to.
Don't second guess yourself. You know exactly which one it is. You gotta be shitting me. Every time I second guess myself.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit.
Great detective work! I'd call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all
Yeah.
the evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Okay. Ooh. God damn it. This is just Danganronpa again. This is just Danganronpa all over again.
This bears only one truth.
Literally. Oh. Regima Rush 2. There we go. What was used to put the device to sleep? And the detectives to sleep, not devices. What? I was trying to read that. Yeah, I knew your fucking fox ears were fake. No, 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 no. Oh, it's used to break the window. Oh, it's used as a red herring. Okay, there we go. This is. You know that I love you, but you're going to directly in the fucking way. There's the culprit hiding. There we go. That little car one was attached. Black out. Culprit doing. Catching the train. What did the culprit burn? Number plate. Catching card one. And that's where he was. You have been defeated, Filch. Hey, doggy.
Step right up, step right up.
Hey, I have that book.
5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanaiwar. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
Like that, the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a dead guy, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to find me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but... since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, The other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, Car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zelch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick! Switching places under a veil of smoke!
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zelch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time, huh? They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling wheels? Take a guess.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jiggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Well, this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is
riding in car 1, attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
After that, I mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
Figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
It didn't fool me, bitch.
Using a dead body? Oh, this is a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanawa, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
Aha.
This is the truth I've uncovered.
Is that it?
Is it?
This.
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, the fuck do I do?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through to the final mystery labyrinth.
Okay. I like the wings. A grill made of gold. Here was one of silver. So now what?
What? Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Huh?
What?
Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
I was lied to.
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away!
I can prove it.
Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so I had to enjoy the view for a bit.
You little
Stop going
bitch.
around. Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
What?
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what?
Shinigami, the fuck did you do?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
You killed Zilch?
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right. The true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits.
There's nothing happy
That
about
doesn't
this.
help.
Zilch died
That
because of
doesn't
the
help in any
solve the
way.
mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives.
No one deserves to
Deserves
die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Well, some people.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What?
I
You think you can weasel your way
like
out
that.
of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take him away.
No way!
Really?
Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Hey, it's off-brand Nagito.
No orders
With
from the higher
tattoos.
ups, so let's not do anything that causes
His design is very similar to Nagito.
falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah?
You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Oh, that's my fan.
Let's go.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
I don't know. Who the fuck are you?
I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocohead, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio.
Oh, they did all. Also, I looked back in the footage and all of them had that. And that makes me pissed.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO. I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes
I feel like I
you.
could have looked around.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally. He managed to turn away the Peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man. Oh, by the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely could have walked around there and investigated.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either.
Really?
Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone.
Damn.
Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're all...
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they entered Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch.
Oh.
He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise. You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the four train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested
Oh
as
my
the only
God.
culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Absolutely.
So
Even though the
Filch
plan
was a
didn't work,
good.
we
So
still
Zilch
lost
was a
5
good
of our
guy.
top detectives.
Oh, that makes me feel bad.
Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard precisely 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the peacekeepers any ideas.
Hmm. It's gonna be raining a lot here, isn't
Hey,
it?
you're right.
It's a nice looking city. Ward, I guess.
Who's that guy?
Hmm.
Beats me.
Like, I don't know, you know?
I see.
Oh, really?
Are you gonna
Oh,
remember
God.
all
How
of
bad is
this?
my rating? Did I do well? I guess.